to especially make clear to the machinima community that we are watching, you know, all the major player videos. We're watching a lot of the minor player videos who want to get into the major players. We're listening to you guys, so make sure you're sending your videos to us on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the videos, you know, will end up being rant videos. Those are useful, but also, you know, tell us what you're liking.
Right.
You know, we want to see your pure gameplay videos of like, this is the style I like and this is why. Ranting videos help. Commentary videos in general are always fantastic. You know, I want to make sure that we're reaching out to your guys, getting them involved early on, you know, before we open that door to multiplayer, and, you know, bringing in a few of you guys to the studio early on and just getting raw feedback. You know, being a Call of Duty player, and these guys online can relate, it's all about situational awareness, especially in multiplayer. So we looked at Modern Warfare 3 of like, how can we amp that up? Because, you know, players like me, I love hardcore. So when I'm playing hardcore, it's all about the sights, the sounds. You're not relying on HUD. You're not relying on all these things that give you slight advantages. So we were looking at what we could do there in the audio engine with bullet whiz-by. So just by a whiz-by, because when you get hit, you know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But a whiz-by, you need to also be able to pick out a sniper simply by his missed shots. A running gunner simply by his bullets hitting your side. So we're doing a lot of stuff in the audio to allow you to do that. We've been tweaking the damage screen, so you know when you get shot, stuff comes up on screen. We've been cleaning that up a little bit, giving it more direction, moving directional, so you know where you're getting shot from when you do get hit. So with a combination of whiz-bys and tweaks to there, we're always looking at how we can, you know, polish it up and tweak it up and add to it to give that core player like more situational awareness, because that's key to me as a hardcore. We take everything we put in the game very seriously, and I see, especially moving into Modern Warfare 3, we've been watching all the commentary videos, we've been watching everything to make sure that we're balancing this stuff out. We're losing OMA, we're losing Commando, we're losing all the stuff that we know the guys have been saying, making sure that we're balancing stuff. So I'm not saying what's in multiplayer, we're not announcing new weapons yet, but I want to make sure that they know that we're making sure everything is balanced to make sure that it's fast-paced, infantry-based, gun-on-gun combat. So take this as you will. We're bringing back the COD 4 style MP5. I love that we're bringing back like all the old favorites, because that's what Modern Warfare 3 is all about to me. It's about really focusing and polishing up the stuff we love from Call of Duty 4. I mean, I think of Call of Duty 4 as our base. Let's build up from Call of Duty 4. Take the stuff we love from Modern Warfare 2. Lose the stuff that, you know, went out there too far. Polish it up, make it right. This game, for me, is all about the player. It's all about that hardcore audience and really giving somebody everything. Like, you know, the fans to be, you know, knowing who's behind each game. Because especially now where we're at as a franchise, Treyarch has their very own take. And with Black Ops, they did a lot of really cool stuff with Black Ops. And it was in their style. Where Modern Warfare has its own style. The pacing is different, the firefights are different. Every game has their own personality.
The look, the feel.
I mean, you look at Call of Duty 4, which, you know, to a lot of us is our all-time favorite. That was all about simplistic, gun-on-gun gameplay. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was all about fast-paced, faster-paced than COD 4. Guys went down quicker. You know, it was a lot about air support, kill streak stacking, stuff like that. Modern Warfare 3, you know, we're looking at it at a different angle. Like I said, building up from Call of Duty 4. Everybody puts their own twist on it.
Wow. I don't know if you heard everything that I've heard, but I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. I've listened to every single Robert Bowling interview that they did in person with him. Some people that, you know, he was passionate with, and some people he was just doing the interview to be doing the interview. Now, this particular interview that he did it with Machinima, and he was very passionate. And if you listening to everything that he said, he revealed a lot. And I think the passionate love that he's expressing for multiplayer stems from all the flack that he took in Modern Warfare 2, which it's not entirely his fault, because a lot of people in the community wanted outlandish things in Modern Warfare 2, and that's why the game went off on a tangent. Now, let me go ahead and break down from the beginning of this video, and maybe you have to go back and listen to some of the stuff. I had to listen to it like a couple times, and then it was like, wow, that's very interesting stuff. Now, the reason why I'm showing a Call of Duty 4 gameplay with the MP5, its main emphasis was like, we want to have infantry gameplay, gun on gun, you're done, Call of Duty 4 polished gameplay. And there's not going to be stackable streaks, because if you listen to the last part of the speech that I left in here that he had given, he said to the effect that, you know, Call of Duty 4 was a simplistic game, and then we went off of Modern Warfare 2 and it had stackable streaks. We're not all about that in Modern Warfare 3. So he said that to some effect. I don't know the exact words. I had to go back and listen. But he said we want to get back to being simplistic again. And then Treyarch and Black Ops are doing their own thing, but we're not going to be like that. We're going to, basically what he said is they're taking Call of Duty 4 and it's going to be exactly like Call of Duty 4, but amped up and polished up. And all the stuff that you didn't want to see in the game taken out. You know, he says he wants to see good gameplays and you know, commentary that talk about the stuff that you do like, and the stuff he loves the rants and he loves the information that you guys give him. But you do have to understand that, you know, there's things that we don't want in the game. We don't want last stand. We don't want to reward players bad. I mean, his emphasis is so much on, you know, multiplayer and great gameplay, and then polishing up Call of Duty 4. Well, you know, I don't like martyrdom, and I never liked 3 times grenade. And if you're gonna be, I mean, if you're strictly talking about Call of Duty 4 and last chance or whatever, I seriously hope that those things are not back in the game, because it rewards bad gameplay. You cannot advance, and I hope you're listening to it, and that's, you know, what I'm saying. Now, one thing that was really amazing in the beginning of the video, if you watch it, and I'm going to play it at the end, and I'm going to pause it, where he is talking about opening up multiplayer, and then he pauses, he caught himself. So, how are you going to open up multiplayer for people to test out before the game, unless you know there's going to be a beta? Maybe not for everybody, but you know you're going to have a multiplayer beta. So he basically spilled the beans on that, and I'm going to post that at the end of the video, and you could be the judge of it. And I think it's coming. I know for a fact there's going to be a Call of Duty 4 or Call of Duty beta. As far as, you know, who gets into it is another story. But like I said, it's basically going to be Call of Duty 4, amped up, polished up, no stackable streaks. We know that the obvious one-man army. I would hope that the NoobTube takes up a perk slot, preferably the first slot, like in Call of Duty 4. That you can bring back. That's the good. So anyways, it's your boy Fist. Lost the game, but stay tuned and watch how he says in this video at the end, and you be the judge if there's gonna be.
I want to make sure that we're reaching out to your guys, getting them involved early on, you know, before we open that door to multiplayer, and, you know, bringing in a few of you guys to the studio early on and just getting raw feedback.